is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
How good is that?
It is Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie. Welcome to the Tuesday podcast. Today, Sydney suburbs and street names that you would think would be quite easy. Now, there's a company that have said to pronounce. I'm talking about to pronounce here. There's a company that have said that we've been pronouncing some of them wrong. Which freaks me out because then we've done some investigation. This company is American. They're not even from here.
Well, why are they putting their nose in it?
Well, the big one is we've been saying Parramatta wrong for all our lives. All our lives.
You know, because you often make a mistake, Fitz. You refer to Kernell as Far Canal.
Yeah, yes. Well,
Depends which side of it you live on.
I lived right down the end. Far. Kernell. And, oh, geez, I love it. It's like...
beautiful spot. Beautiful spot.
I remember another network used to do the old Ken Oath competition. Let's hear it for Ken. For Ken Oath.
No, I didn't hear that.
Too late to bring it back. Could we steal that idea?
You could do that. For Ken Oath, Tom.
Yeah, we're going to go with that, Tom. Sign off on it.
Let's do it. Sign off, guys. Done.
Oh, God, you're good, Tom.
Yeah,
very quick.
That was really good.
Yeah.
You must be in a good mood, Tom.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a really good story about corn kernels and
How does that
kernel,
go?
like a little play on words as well. I won't do it here.
When are you going to do it then?
I don't know. Should I do it on the Should I do it on the on this or on the actual radio?
Yeah, now.
Do it on your other radio show. That's coming up in the podcast.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
I just got a text from my mom.
Yes, because I'm a textpert, an expert at texting.
Write my reply.
What do you do? What do you reply? All those words can mean so much.
I know, you probably had a text come through overnight. You've been sitting on it. Good idea to sit on things sometimes.
How good is it when you ring your best mate? When you ring your best mate and go, I haven't listened to this. I haven't listened to the reply I got. What does this mean?
I know. Screenshot, send it on.
What about this one?
Okay.
Nick was at a bar with his mates on the weekend. He met Loz, who was there with a mutual friend. So we've got Nick at a bar and he's been introduced to Loz. They hit it off and he messaged her the next day, but she avoided replying to the whole text. I'll explain. The message from Nick to Loz read, Loz, it was so great to meet you last night. Thank you for introducing me to an espresso martini. I can confirm my life is now 10 times better and it's all thanks to you. Haha. Would love to catch up again soon. I could introduce you to my favourite drink. Okay, so there's the text message. He's put it out there. Nick's put it out there.
Too full on.
Huh? So Loz replies,
Yeah.
I knew you'd be thanking me. They're the best.
No, but she's replied too quickly. First of all, let him sweat for a bit because he's Keno. He's Keno as.
He's Keno.
Over the top Keno, isn't it?
What do they say? Stage 3 clinger or
Stage
something?
3
Stage 5.
Keno.
Well, I don't know. Keno, loves a game of Keno and is at stage 3.
No one likes a Keno. A very cold reply you would suggest from Loz.
Well, it's not cold. It's beige.
It is.
Basil
That's
bash.
a great word. That is a great word. She's not keen. Bad luck. He's gone too hard, thinking that there's a bit of humour in his text message, and she's got a short, very succinct reply, basically saying, "I am not interested."
Can I break it here? Because I know everybody at the start of a relationship, they go, I don't play games. I don't play games. Games come into the start of relationships no matter what.
Oh, do they?
It's just the nature of the flirt. So I would suggest by Loz writing, I knew you'd be thanking me. They're the best. That is her test for Nick. Nick is being tested right now to see how he reacts, to prove himself, to attempt to win that next drink with Loz.
Yeah, is he going to be put off by a beige message, or is he going to double down?
It's a test, it's a personality test, and it's a keenness test. What do you reckon he should write? Like, how do you come back from that?
Do you know what he should write back? Brother, ooh.
Now, if that was the case, Loz would definitely run.
Oh, don't send anything funny.
Don't do gag.
My advice would be, okay, she's like made her move on the board. She's been a bit beige.
What's the next move?
Hold out. What's his name?
2 days.
Hold out,
Nick.
because you know what she'll do. I think she quite likes him.
No.
Yeah,
So do I.
but hold out, mate. Hold out. Because in about 24, 48 hours, she's going to think, oh, it hasn't worked. He hasn't come back. Oh, what if have I let him, like, is he slipping away? So the next message, I think, will be from Lauren to him saying, how was your day? Or I don't know, it'll be something to connect again.
Yeah, right.
And engage in a question, because she'll be rethinking that message, thinking, but I didn't ask him a question. There's no hook there for him to reply.
Yeah.
Will he reply? And she'll come back.
What if he was to play it cool? And I agree with you completely, Kate.
Good.
Like this in this text standoff.
Right.
Kate, you couldn't have said it better. But what about if he goes out this weekend with all the gang or whoever's hanging around?
Oh, the fellas.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, look
even
out,
with
dangerous.
the girls, even with that mutual friend, and he sends a photo of an espresso martini.
That's a great idea.
And says nothing else.
Desperate.
Or two, and actually gets really clever and takes a photo of 2 espresso martinis. So she thinks, who's he drinking espresso martinis with?
Desperado. Why would you do that? You're out with your mates, you're having a great time, and you're worried about taking a photo of an espresso martini? You guys are losers,
Kate,
brother.
No, Fitzy. Are you saying that if you've ever been out with your mates, you don't think about the person, the girl, or
that's the other thing. You're obviously thinking of a booty call, Kate, because that's the thing. It's the end of the night. You're sending a photo of a cocktail.
No, you
I didn't know what you were going to...
Fitz, you do make a good point.
Wow, wait.
Fitz, you do make a good point. That photo of the 2 espresso martinis, that needs to be sent prior to maybe 8 o'clock.
Yes. Yeah, it needs to be early.
Yeah,
or don't
can't
even
be
send.
11.
You don't even send the photo. Maybe you can get really basic and just post a photo of you and all of your friends on your Instagram of you with an espresso martini.
You're suggesting a secondary play
in hand to see, and put it on the stories, so you'll be able to see if she looked at the stories.
Oh my God.
And then on the caption, it's like you with your friends, and you're just like, these guys are my everything. I'd do anything for them. I'm loyal.
What are you talking about?
You need to stay out of this stuff. You've been out of the game for too long.
You are not good at this, man.
But I think what's really nice is that his message is cute.
Blessed.
What?
Could write blessed.
Hashtag blessed, yeah. Hashtag blessed would be good.
I wouldn't write that.
Martini life. Hashtag martini life.
No, don't write that.
Thanks a lot, Beresford. You used and abused me, but I'll be back again next week.
See you again on Friday night.
Very wordy. I think they might end up together.
Do you know what?
Who are these people? Are they coming to the singles party?
Oh, Dr. Chris Brown. It's Dr. Chris Brown.
I would Sam Neill. Tom, I would say
it's Sam Neill and Chris Brown. That's so cute.
Nick should write back. Would you like to come to Fitzy Whipper Kate Ritchie's singles ball with me?
Yeah, I love that. Okay. Gosh.
This is a good way. Actually, this is a great way of people to work out whether the person that they like is single. If you've heard about our singles party, send our Instagram story. Like, I'm so good at this stuff. The singles ball thing to them, and say single much or something. I don't know what you would say.
Discuss.
And go, do you want to? I need to take a single friend with me to the singles party. Fancy an espresso martini at Taronga Zoo? Question mark.
Yep.
You a genius.
Hashtag blessed.
I'm so
I think we've done really well there. I think we've done really well. Nick, my pleasure, mate. Absolutely. Great job, Whip.
Good luck.
Really good job, mate.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
This is a disgrace. Now, this was on the 9 News website yesterday, okay? Now, apparently language learning platform Preply has ranked the most mispronounced place names in Sydney in a new study. Now, Tommy, I tried to get someone on from Preply. What was your response, Tom?
They're an American company.
Okay.
So no reply from Preply?
No reply from Preply.
Why are they commenting on Sydney names?
Great question.
Do they even know how to pronounce them?
So, Goulburn Street. Okay? Goulburn Street in the CBD is supposedly often mispronounced as Gooburn.
No, it's not.
No, who has ever said that?
Who's ever said, I'll meet you on Gooburn Street and we'll go grab a couple of drinks?
Hey, where do you work? 38 Gooburn.
Or even Goulburn, the suburb or the town. Like when you say to your friends, hey, do you want to go out and hang out by the big Merino? You don't say in Goulburn, do you?
Oh, yeah, Goulburn Merino.
Okay, coming in at number 9, Glebe. 1 syllable, 5 letters. How hard can glebe be? Pre-pie reports that the word is incorrectly said as gleb.
Oh, you're in the inner west, are you?
Who says that?
Just in gleb. Come on, you gleb pleb.
Yeah, we're playing the Gleb Greyhounds this Saturday.
Go Gleb!
What else have you got?
Now, okay, do you guys say Castlereagh or Castlereagh?
Castlereagh.
No, it's Castlereagh.
No, it's not.
Do
Castle
you
Hill.
say Castle? Castle Hill?
Yeah, I think it is Castlereagh, isn't it? I thought that was Castlereagh, but it's not
Castlereagh.
Castlereagh. This is ridiculous. Coming in at number 5, some people supposedly insert an extra syllable into this beachside suburb, making it Krahanala.
And is that the locals or the people from outside Krahanala?
Krahanala.
This is the most controversial, though. This is coming in at number 7, right? Sydney's second CBD is not pronounced Parramatta, but it's pronounced Parramatta.
Oh, Kalamata.
That's
Parramatta.
ridiculous.
If anyone, 13, 24, 10, if anyone's heard it pronounced as Parramatta.
Does anyone say Parramatta?
Maybe it's Parramatta. When you either live in Parramatta or Parramatta Heights.
Well, you know, it's like how some women say their name is, what is it? You know how some people pronounce, they go, my name's
Dance.
Yeah, like my name's Sadie. No, I'm Sandy.
Sandy. Oh, okay. Or the clothing label Balmain.
Oh, Balmain.
It's Balmain, mate. You're from Balmain.
I don't think he is.
I say Balmain.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can afford to wear Balmain, then you can say it however you want.
Yeah, bloody want. You bought yourself the right to say Balmain or Parramatta.
Phonetically, though, they've said it's para, M-A-H-T-R, Parramatta.
What about this one? I hear it a lot.
But it's a double T. Doesn't that make it... Oh, anyway.
What about batteries?
That's a young person thing.
Is it? Because I say batteries.
Yeah.
So we've got a car battery.
Batteries. And what's the other word?
ATM machine.
Well, do you know what? The other one is a plaque or a plaque. Does anyone call it a plaque?
No one calls it a plaque, do they?
I think old people call it a plaque.
No.
You know, the other confusing one, which concerns me, is Coburn. How do you often spell that, Tommy? It's like C-O...
Can we go to Margie
With a rooster,
can we go to the northern beaches in Avalon? Margie and Avalon. What do you think, Margie?
No, that's not true. Some say Avalon, but I've got a good one for you. Woolloomooloo. So people go Wooloo-mooloo.
No one says Wooloo-mooloo.
Well, that's because they're still learning to spell it.
Wooloo-mooloo. I'm going to use that from now on. I'm off for lunch in Wooloo-mooloo.
Kirribilli or Kirribilli?
Is this a serious question?
That was another one.
Well,
it's supposed to be It's supposed to be Kirribilli, not Kirribilli.
How do you spell it? K-I-R-R?
Oh, we need to get on Parramatta, though. If there's anyone that is walking around Church Street saying, "How good's Parramatta?"
Oh, Parramatta eels.
Campbelltown.
Yeah, what about Marcia and Darlich Hill? Hello, Maria.
Hey, how are you going, guys?
What did you want to say?
Oh, well, it's Parramatta.
It's not
what?
Parramatta.
It always will be Parramatta.
Oh, my daughter is just saying as well. I think it depends how people accent is to say Parramatta.
Parramatta.
So you say Parramatta. Oh, so Maria, you're saying Parramatta. Your daughter's saying Parramatta.
No, I didn't say Parramatta. I said Parramatta.
Oh,
maybe
gotcha. Well, that
might just be the accent.
Very well explained. I feel like I'm in your kitchen with you and your daughter, Maria.
Arguing.
We are. You know what my daughter is doing? She's in front of the computer because she want to do this Frank Green because we miss the cabin hunt.
She wants to buy a water bottle, does she? Tommy, we got some
Frank Green.
What's your daughter's name, Maria?
Say, Philia, say.
Pardon? Grace Hamilton.
Hi, Grace. Tommy, can we give... we got some Frank Green water bottles?
Yeah, just by chance we do. Frank Green Lucky Bag with reusable cups, drink bottles valued at $250. That's all yours.
All yours.
There you go. Do you want to keep going? Casey and Rouse Hill.
Yeah, thanks, Maria.
Casey, give us a pronunciation of a well-known Sydney road.
Yes, we say Delhi Road, and until my Indian boyfriend told us all that it's pronounced Delhi Road. We had no clue.
Delhi Road. Well, you have two
Del
Indian
High.
boyfriends. There you go.
Let's go to
What do you say about the
Cahill Expressway.
the expressway?
Cahill.
Let's go
Is
to
that how you
Sharon.
say it?
Khalil.
Sharon's frustrated with how people pronounce a Sydney suburb. What do you got, Shags?
I've got Sydenham.
Sorry?
Not Sydenham. Sydenham.
Sydenham.
Sydenham.
Sydenham.
Yes, Sydenham.
And I think
No.
Sharon's
Sydenham.
also angry that people on radio refer to her as Shaggers. Is that what you called her, Fitz?
Shags.
Sorry, Shags.
Sharon.
Sharon.
It's Sharon. Thank you for calling Sharon.
I do have 2 R's in my name, so you can call me Sharon.
As in marron. As in marron.
Yes.
I like
You've
that.
gone from French to Chinese.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just having so much fun.
Oh, no, I'm still stuck on that lady.
I can't believe we're on the radio doing this. This is so great.
Oh, well done.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
We're on. All right. It's time for
60-second starts.
Kate Ritchie's I'm Still Standing.
Now.
Visit Sydney's ultimate Kia experience dealer, Sydney City Kia, O'Riordan Street, Alexandria.
It's the Kia Sportage SX Hybrid. Christine in Penrith, you're in the running for a brand new car. Congrats.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Wow.
Oh, hi, Christine. How are you feeling about taking me on this morning?
I'm nervous. You're on a hot streak.
Yeah, I
very
am.
hot.
Hot
It's
streak.
Very hot.
Okay. Christine, you can do this. I reckon you got it in the bag. It's
Me too.
$600 up for grabs.
Imagine if
Massive.
it's 700 tomorrow. I think I've just jinxed myself, but imagine.
Imagine if it's 600 today.
You're
You
in
know?
Powerball territory. Oh, that's 1.5.
Come on.
But
this is our Powerball.
Here we
okay,
go.
Christine, you're going first. Get one wrong. Whoever has got the power at the end of 60 seconds will be getting the cash, or Kate can jackpot it. Christine, good luck. Your 60 seconds
you.
starts now. Who are the ambassadors for Hubble, Christine?
Oh, I don't know. Pass.
Hamish and Andy. Over to Kate. Kate, who is the older Minogue sister?
Kylie.
Bang.
Yep. What country uses Fahrenheit to measure temperature?
America.
Yep. Name an actor starring in the new film If.
Ryan Reynolds.
Correct. Name 2 ingredients on a margarita pizza. That's easy.
Or tomato, and you put a bit of olive oil or basil or something.
Yep,
That'll do
correct. Dr. Chris Brown left which network to join Channel 7?
Channel 10.
Yep. Four Pines Beer was founded in what part of Sydney?
Manly. Brookvale.
Brookvale,
yeah.
I'll take
Who
that.
released the 2010 hits Dynamite and Break Your Heart?
I don't...
Tayo
I don't
Cruz.
know.
Over to Christine.
What's
Which
that?
Sydney NRL team just sacked their coach Brad Arthur, Christine?
Parramatta.
Oh, no!
Yep. Off which Sydney beach would you find Wedding Cake Island? 1, 2.
Bondi.
Christine, that was incorrect. It was Coogee. Kate's got the power.
Oh, my God, Christine. You were so
close.
I'm
close.
so sorry that I was so excited, Christine, but you could win
Oh,
a
my
Kia
gosh.
Sportage.
You're in the running for the car. You're also in the running for 10K.
$700.
Thank you, guys.
No, thank you,
my
Christine.
God, what a moment! That's the name of the game, guys. You know, the last minute switcheroo.
I don't think I can handle the excitement
pressure.
or the pressure. This
Can't
time
believe
tomorrow.
you didn't get the Tayo Cruz question.
Who is
Oh, my
that? I
God.
don't even know the song, do I?
Great question.
A big
Who
thank
is
you
that?
also. The money jackpots, doesn't it? Tomorrow
Yeah.
will be 700 thanks to Channel 9 because we love the Summit. How much will they risk to make it to the top? New the Summit Monday and Wednesday. Can you stretch that song out, Jess? I'm going to
You're
go
doing
again.
so well here.
We'll edit all of this out.
New
We're-
when
new
we
the-
go live.
Stretch this out. I'm going again, Jess. How much will they risk to make it to the top? New the Summit Monday to Wednesday, 7:30 on 9 and 9 now. If they're giving us the money, we've got to do the right thing.
I get it.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast. Roses are red, violets are blue, and for the singles ball, I choose you.
My gosh, who wants to go silly in the Gilly rooftop at Taronga Zoo?
Well done.
Thank you.
Are we allowed to go out into the zoo at some stage
No.
after a couple of reds? No, you're not
that's
allowed
not
to.
the
eh?
idea. If Fitzy
Damn.
goes missing, where will we find you, mate? With the meerkats?
I wouldn't
the
mind
giraffes.
jumping into this. You know when you always see the clear water with the seals, and you go, I'd love to jump in there with the seals and have a bit of a.
They'd rip you
A
apart,
swim?
wouldn't they?
Okay.
Seals aren't. I mean, they look cute.
Can I tell you something? I have been to the Gilly Rooftop at Taronga Zoo.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
I think I've been to a wedding there, but I don't think it was called that.
It is next level. Neck level. Yeah.
Great.
I go as far as saying it's neck level. It is awesome.
Well,
it's
it
a
is
view.
on the neck level. You come in on ground and then you take up.
Yep, you do.
See what I did there?
Hold on a tick.
Funny. Put it on my bio for
Can
the
be
singles
funny,
ball.
sometimes funny. And then you get a view over the harbour through to the Harbour Bridge, guys. And we'll be celebrating.
I'm trying to work out. A lot of people are getting involved with this. Bronny has registered, right, from St Ives, and we've got Bronny on the line now. Good morning, Bron.
Good morning, guys.
Bron, how are you single? Honestly, you are gorgeous. And no, how are you? When was your last long-term relationship for you, Bron?
Ended last year, late last year.
Oh,
That's good. That's a good amount of time to just be on your own. Or have you been on your own, or have you just said you've been on your own?
No, I've been all on my own and I'm ready to get back out there, guys.
Bronny, you seem like a great catch. I mean, I can see it in your photo that you're fun and that you know that life is a great adventure and you want to share that adventure with someone.
Absolutely.
Don't pull a face
Have
at me,
you been
Kate
married
Ritchie.
with children? Have you got kids, Bron?
Yes, I do have older adult kids and a little 15-year-old, but yes, I have been around the block.
Well,
once.
that's good, and you know what you want this time.
Yeah, but life's so different.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you, Bronny.
It says here, this is what Bronny's written about herself. I'm a vivacious, hilarious, loving, strong woman looking for a protective, loving and happy man.
That's beautiful.
That's
Happy
all she's
man.
looking for.
Very good.
Happy.
We've also got Mark. Mark's written about himself, D4C, with amicable 50% custody of two teenagers. A nice guy who needs to take the plunge back into the dating world, and he joins us now. Mark!
G'day, Mark. Hey.
Good morning, people.
Do you know, Mark, you know what I love about you is you've been honest about in your bio, but at the same time, it takes a bit of bravery to relaunch yourself, doesn't it?
It's taken quite a bit of bravery because I've been divorced now since 2019 and haven't been out in the marketplace.
Okay.
And I think too the fact that some people might think, oh, we're kind of oversharing. I know that he's been divorced and he's got all these kids, but I actually think you saying that you have 50% share and amicable divorce is that you can get on with people. You've had a relationship in the past. You're ready to move forward because I don't think people want to take on other people's baggage.
No, they don't. Not at all.
Mark.
And being able to say so is, I think, a big thing.
Yeah, good on you.
Has there been a push by the two teenagers to get Dad back out there?
You could say that.
Yes.
Did you get
They're like, Dad, you're not allowed to come to the parties with us anymore. You've got to find your own.
Absolutely.
But this is, for anyone listening now, this is the thing about the singles ball, okay? It doesn't matter what situation that you're in now. We'd love to have you there. There will be all ages, everyone that is looking for love. And like we said, you get to bring someone along who is close to you. It could be a friend. Would love for them to be single as well, though.
I think that's a good idea.
I mean, we're going to pair you up on the night. The thing is, the first impressions may not be good, so you can go and have a look around. That's the best thing about it. Grab yourself a meerkat.
I don't want to say too much, but I'm just putting a little love heart around Bronny and Mark.
Oh, way
Can
up.
you do that in the
Too much
office?
pressure.
Because you're putting a lot of
Well,
pressure,
you
and
know
I'm in
what?
charge of the love hearts
They
around here.
both sound and look like great people, and
Okay.
great people should meet great people to make great love.
Okay.
Emotionally, I mean.
Is Steve Smith happily married still? Could he come along to the... No, he is.
Can we
Steve's-
stop asking everybody that comes on the show to the singles ball?
Jim Jeffries, Kate, would you ever... Maybe Jim Jeffries?
Oh, maybe, yeah. He'd be quite fun to go to a singles ball with.
What about
He
Curtis
would.
Stone? My wife thinks he is it and a bit.
It and a bit.
It and every bit. And me and Curtis, of course.
Well, I don't think he's single, but we've got both of those fellas on the show this week.
Okay, that's exciting news.
We got more invites to our singles ball as well.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
What do you want to talk about? What's going on in your world?
Actually, before we get into the callers, Tommy also had a headline that he had for the Daily Telegraph today as well.
Well, based off the hilarious meme with Parramatta Eels.
What would you have gone with?
Brother Eel. Brother
Eels.
So that was more of an off-air discussion amongst friends.
But really good, Tommy, to have you thinking at this time of the morning.
Parramatta eel, brother. Jenna in Penrith. What do you want to talk about, Jenna?
Morning, guys. How are we?
Good, Jenna. What's going on?
I just wanted to talk about how cold the weather is at the moment. I'm getting married on, next Tuesday.
Right.
Next to the beach, and I've got, a strapless wedding dress.
Yeah.
And I said, where's the global warming? I'm not for global warming.
Till now.
Apart from around my wedding.
Yeah, bring it back. It's a shame you can't turn it on and off.
Okay, but...
Jenna, which beach are you talking about?
What's beach?
Yeah, which beach? Where are you getting married? Yeah.
Sorry. Foster.
Oh,
beautiful Foster. Fresh Foster it will be. Looks like it's going to be overcut. You're not going to get a heap of rain for the next week or so, Jen, but it will be cold. I mean, yesterday felt like it was 1 degree yesterday. It feels like it's 8 degrees now.
Yeah, I've got in the car yesterday and it said 4 degrees, and I was like, this is a joke.
Do you know what? In that moment, though, where they say you may now kiss the bride or announce your husband and wife, you will just be making out, holding each other as close as you possibly can. It'll almost look like a survival video. Yeah. You'll be freezing, Jenna. Yeah.
Any special performances at the wedding, Jenna?
Unfortunately, no. Unless you guys want to do a guest appearance.
Oh, that's not bad.
Type 5?
Yeah, we could. I mean, I think there was a couple. Tommy has a story from his wedding because I think there was a couple of people there that were cold on the day as well because they were in a hot tub when they told me at your wedding.
Well, yeah, but I was at
a weird twist.
No, well, we're getting married overseas at a nice hotel.
Yeah.
And
what happened?
Well, next to us, or actually just above behind us, as I was saying my vows on a beautiful terrace overlooking the ocean, there were two women kissing in a hot tub.
Right.
Whoa, brother.
So they weren't cold on the day, were they?
No, they weren't cold. But thank you for... Well said, Jenna.
Well said, Jen.
Well said.
Thanks for your
call. Good luck for the big day.
Yeah, good luck, Jenna.
Let's go to Mitch in North Avoca. What do you want to talk about, Mitch?
How are we, Fitz?
Yeah, really good. What you got a problem with the NRL at the moment, Mitch?
Mate, I've got a massive problem with the NRL, but I just don't know where to start and where to stop.
Okay, think about where you'd like to start and then say it.
It's a slippery slope. Okay, let's start with the coaches. I think it's just ridiculous that they're getting chopped left, right and centre and players aren't being held accountable.
Yeah, right. Too much pressure on the coach.
Well, I mean, they've got a job to do. I get that, and if they're not getting results, then I mean, they pay the price, right? But I just think it's crazy. It's every year. There's 2 or 3 coaches that just go and.
Mitch, I reckon the question is sometimes when you look at a team, can the coach lift the players, and do the players want to play for the coach? And if it doesn't go both ways, then there's probably no point moving forward.
That makes sense, and I agree. I just think, Brad Arthur's been at the Eels for how long? He's been there for, is it 7 years or something?
Yeah, long time.
Yeah.
Very long time.
He took him to a grand final. It's not like he's not. I don't know. It seems wrong to me. If players are out of form, which happens.
Mitch,
anyway,
I like that, Mitch.
You've got to get it off your chest, Mitch.
Yeah, good little sports break there, Mitch. Thank you. Simone in Liverpool. What do you want to talk about, Simone?
Good morning, guys. I was listening to your show yesterday and I've come up with a good merch idea.
Oh, here we go. What do you got?
I have got the exclusive, and I hope Kate's listening, Kate Ritchie cooking merchandise.
Oh, this is good.
What, like an apron, Simone, or what are you thinking?
No. Kate loves her tea towels, so I'd love to see a range of her tea towels. Love to see a range of her soup range, soup bowls, soup spoons.
Yeah.
She loves to bake, so cupcakes with faces of Kate coming out, maybe.
That's not bad.
Icing with cupcakes with Kate on it.
Simone, yesterday when we were talking about this merch, it sounds like you're having a moment, but we were talking about the Arne Doe painting that was done, and maybe if we got Arne Doe's approval, we could print that on a tea towel, Tommy, for the listeners.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Or what about an apron? You know when you go like the Statue of David and they have the printed on the apron? We could have sort of Kate.
Tea towels always have, the old tea towels, the regional ones, and they have a map of the town. Maybe
Yes.
we could have
Kate's
we'll
map.
have the Arndo of Kate's face on there.
Oh, wow.
But
That's
then,
me.
It's me, yeah. And then there will be like a map of Summer Bay and Yabby Creek down the side of her.
Wow,
You can have a Nova symbol on there. I just got a text message from Kate going, that sounds like a great idea,
She
Simone.
signed off, has she, mate?
Endless.
Do you know what she also did? She actually, I know this for a fact. Is it Iron Chef, Tommy, the name of the company? Ironclad.
Ironclad, yeah.
Ironclad, and they make a Dutch oven.
Yes.
And Kate has her own Dutch oven with her name.
Yeah.
That's been engraved in the bottom of it. So it'd be great if you could win Kate's Dutch oven.
Well, look, a personalised Dutch oven from Kate Ritchie, I think, would be very popular on this show.
My God.
Oh, wow.
You
It's
guys
me.
are going to get in so much trouble
Paul,
today.
yeah, that sure is you. I can
Oh,
smell
my
it.
God.
Catherine in Gladesfield. Catherine in Gladesfield, what did you want to talk about?
It's my birthday. I'm so excited.
Catherine, happy 21st.
Nearly 50.
Oh, yelty.
Raise the bat, Kath, a fibby today.
My half century.
What are you doing with yourself, Kath? What's the plans?
Well, the immediate plan is I have to go to work, but on the weekends we're having a party.
Oh, that's great.
Everyone I could think of to invite. No, just kidding. All my closest family and friends.
Catherine, when you get to work today, I don't know where you work, but will there be a couple of streamers up like they do here at Nova, a few balloons at the desk, or...
Oh, I hope so. If not...
Oh, if not, you're
there'll
out of
be
there.
trouble.
I'm 50 and quitting.
Is there a love in your life, Kath, that'll be looking after you today, or...?
Yes, that would be my darling husband of 24 years.
What's his name?
David.
Dave, Dangerous Dave.
See,
Well,
so you're coming up to 25 years married, 50 years of age. Actually, big one for my mum and dad next year. Dad's 80, and it's mum and dad's 50th wedding anniversary.
Oh, my God, that's so exciting.
You know-
well, we've also got an 18th and a 21st.
oh my
in the
God.
mix.
You've got to...
Oh,
Yeah.
combine them with your 50th, Kath. Kick into another year.
Don't
No
tell,
way.
Don't tell your liver, Kath.
So my husband turned 50. He's had
drinking.
his party. I'm having my party.
Tommy, a little bit of a birthday present for Catherine, please.
Yeah.
To celebrate the 5-0.
Yeah, it is the one and only Kate Ritchie Dutch oven.
Wow, we got
is-
it, have we?
No,
No, we don't.
no. We'll give. What if we send you along to Sydney Tower Eye?
Yes, rise above the crowds and observe the global rainbow of Sydney Tower Eye. This vivid. You can book tickets online. Tommy, any feedback from Kate?
Kate, who's on the way in this morning, just coming through the tunnel, she says,
Crushed her car.
I'm listening, Simone, and I love the tea idea. You'll have to talk to my agent about putting my face on anything.
Okay, well,
So
she's
that's-
taken a legal stance on
Yeah.
it. So obviously enjoyed the chat.
Busy day for the agent today.
Well, hey, she didn't say no to the Dutch oven, so lock that in.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Is lying to your kids okay?
I haven't found a problem with it.
Do you know what? It's one of the joys of being a parent, I think.
Are you questioning whether it's lazy parenting?
I don't think it's lazy at all.
Because you do it because you just want them to do something.
Yeah. And I think it can be a bit of fun. And I think in a world of parenting, when it's just you and you've got 3 kids in the car and you want them to do something, I mean, just having a little bit of a chuckle to yourself that you've got them, fooled into doing something because of a little lie. I don't think it's such a bad thing. This story's quite funny though. Give us a call 13 24 10 if you've got something to match it, because I've never heard this one before.
Great, here we go.
The old thing I do with May, of course, is when you go to the counter and she's like crying in kids stuff or something because she wants something, she doesn't believe this anymore. I go up to the counter and I stare the woman in the eye and I say, we'd really like to get this, but it's sold out, isn't it? And then
she knows.
if she has half a brain, she'll nod back at me. There are sometimes the young ones who look at you and go, no, we've got 7 out the back.
Okay, well, you're not talking parent language, are
No,
you?
you're not. Wait till you get kids. But this one is a brand newie.
Okay.
This woman, she's come up against a bit of criticism online because what she tells her young child, who I think is in like kindergarten, so the first year, isn't really liking school, doesn't want to go to school. So her little lie to her son, Johnny, is that if he's really good during the week, now, darling, if you go on Monday and Tuesday and then you back it up Wednesday and you go the last 2 days of the week. Oh, no, she wouldn't say that. She'd say Thursday and Friday, I we'll give you 2 days off. You can stay home for 2 days on Saturday and Sunday.
It's not bad.
So she's making out as though school is actually a 7-day week, but if he's a good boy and he behaves,
that's clever.
He gets to have 2 days off at the end of the week.
Yeah.
Isn't that good?
Until he finds out from his mates at school that everyone's getting 2 days off.
But maybe they're just good kids too.
Yeah, and they're able to have the weekend off too.
Yeah.
Do you know, there's a couple web room running at the moment. I do a lot of, hey boys, if you don't behave, you'll go straight into the bin and then you'll be dragged out on a Wednesday night and you'll sleep on the footpath until the truck picks you up. But the one we've been using a lot
I can just say, and I know it's harsh, too. I do go extreme. And it's because it's the way I was brought up. But I'll say things like, if my daughter won't, please don't drop me into someone. If she doesn't get up and do something or whatever, I'll say, you know what? If you don't get up and do that now, I might just have to cut your legs off and throw them out because it doesn't seem as though you need them anymore.
Oh,
love it.
That's quite extreme. There's the humorous side of things, though, as well, because I remember we had a Halloran Hill near us, and every time we drove past it, there was part of this little hill, Kate, had a big chunk out of the hill, and Dad sucked me in till I was about 13, 14, and he would say to me, there it is, Broken Hill.
Oh.
There it is, it's broken. See how it's broken? And I always thought, Kate, that we would drive past Broken Hill. And the other one as well, Whip, I've told you about, is that we had this water slide park down the road from us called Splashdown. It had the Orbiter and the Screamer, only 2 water slides. And Dad, for years, had us convinced, Kate, that it was Magic Mountain. So I would go to school on a Monday and go, yeah, we went to Magic Mountain again on the weekend. And kids were going, how do you get up to the Gold Coast?
And they're like, no, but you can't tell your kids jokes that they're going to go to school and say, and then they'll be made fun of because Fitzy or Ryan, or whatever they called you at school.
Sarah in Wahroonga, what lie do you use for your kids?
I used to tell them that there were rats on the M at McDonald's as we drove past. So I'd be like, oh my God, did you see the rats? They're going into the kitchen.
That's great.
Emily's in Newcastle. What did your mum go with them?
She tries to keep the kids out of like certain places in the house. So say the shed, for instance.
Yeah.
So it's dark in there. They don't know. She tells them that there's a monster in there called Harry.
Yeah.
And she even goes onto Google after they ask what Harry looks like to find said photos of Harry, and she just pulls up something really random and scary and tells the kids that that's Harry, and if they go in there, he's going to get them.
You can't, but that's okay until they won't go to sleep, and then it backfires.
And the other popular one too, which you hear, is when parents tell kids that when you hear Mr. Whippy playing Greensleeves, that means they've run out of ice cream.
Yeah, I know, that's a classic.
That's a classic,
oh,
guys.
God, it's so fun being a parent. This is a classic, which I haven't heard before, is if you tell your kids if they have a good few days in a row at school, even though they don't like going, if you're really good on Monday and Wednesday and Friday, then Mummy's going to let you have 2 days off.
Called the weekend.
But we don't call it the weekend. We call it the 2 days off
You've
from
earned
school.
that.
Maggie in Hoxton Park, what lie did you tell your kids, Mags?
Yeah, so we don't have a chimney, so I point at the ducted air vents and tell them that Santa's listening every time they're being naughty.
Not bad.
That's great. So Santa's in the walls, just listening the whole time, Max. Great idea.
Yeah, I'm just pointing at the roof, just telling them, look, there's Santa, he can hear.
Oh my God.
Does it work though?
Yeah, does it work, Mag?
It definitely does. They, they completely scared every time I point at the air vent.
Good, yeah.
All the power to you, Maggie. Wade in Guildford, hello.
Hey, mate, how you going?
Give us the lie, Wade.
So my nan used to tell me when I asked where they made flavoured milk, she used to say, well, you know how there's white cows, they make white milk, brown cows make chocolate milk, and pink cows make strawberry milk.
Awesome.
And I used to believe that in primary school.
Where are the pink
I used to like it things by my friends.
I can't find those pink cows anywhere.
In Paddington.
How
That
good
is
that?
great. Samantha in the Oaks, you fed your kids a lie, Sam?
Hello, Sam. You don't have to tell
Sam,
us.
And she's lying. She's lying to her phone company. I think.
She had a story.
Ali in Penrith, what was your lie, Ali?
Well, it's my father-in-law. He used to tell my husband the reason he didn't indicate when driving was he was saving his blinks.
What? He had a limited amount of blinks?
Yep, he couldn't use all his blinks, so he didn't indicate going left or right.
Oh.
He was saving them.
My quota's nearly up.
Yep, and years later, when my husband got his car and was driving around with his mate, he was a bit foolish and had a few near misses, and his mates are going, "Why aren't you indicating?" And he's gone, "But I have to save my blinks." And they're like, "You idiot."
Oh, my gosh. Oh, I got a monthly quota, guys.
It's kind of cute. I love it.
Yeah, until you become an adult and you're driving yourself and still not indicating. It's just called dangerous on the road.
Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.